last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Second down, Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
Play fake. Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards, touchdown! Jordan Addison with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now a throw here to his running back, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. A shotgun handoff to Henry. To the 36-yard line, stop there. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it,
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mario Goodrich picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. They'll try the right side with Henry. But he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
6, 7. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. And it's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready. Cheetah. Ready.
Love will sneak it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Love will sneak it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Love will sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Packers have cut it back within a score. Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 30. time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Cam Akers with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
Cousins here going to change the play.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing, Love. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Love, they go play action now.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love.
That's taken in by Kraft.
Touchdown, Packers.
Tucker Kraft,
34 yards.
and the Packers are back within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Listen to me. Hey, we're good, we're good. What's that?
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
white. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Wait,
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that is incomplete.
Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
Cousins again.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
white, white. Black, white.
Cousins from the gun on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Cousins. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Cam Akers.
He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Love from the gun.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Third and 2. Love with it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Love now to pass on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Here we go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. The Vikings after it, and they get there from the sack. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Now Love.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Ready. Watch it. Sit. Blue. Squad red. Yellow. Blue. Blue strike. Black ultra. Ready?
First down, going to the air with Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered.
Right.
Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Red, cycle. Clear green. Cut.
A second down throw for Love.
A check down here for Henry.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards, first down, Packers. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Field, black. 6, mega. 14. Spike, white. Hurry, hurry.
Here's Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is certainly a team that's proven it likes to target its backs through the air. And defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fight, 97. Green jack.
Love now. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.